All right, so I had to do this video over. I don't know why, but what I was talking about was, have y'all heard about the lady that owned this property in Washington D.C.? It was Airbnb, and she had a lady reach out to her who was interested in doing a short-term lease due to the fact that her home had a fire, and it was in the midst of getting renovated, and she needed somewhere to stay for a minute. Okay, so they had a set amount of time. So of course the lady paid to, book it for that certain amount of time. Well, then the lady decides to stay longer because her home that she thought was gonna be ready still smelled like smoke. So she stayed months past her time. In the meanwhile, she also decided not to continue to pay this lady to stay there. And that's when the issue arose. Um, so the owner of the property tried to talk to the lady, tried to, work with her, see, how much time she needed, if she could pay anything. The lady was like juking her basically, acting like she, wasn't there and all this kind of stuff. So the owner reached out to the authorities. It was like, there's nothing we can do. She has renter rights. She's like, well, how does she have renter rights when we don't have a lease agreement or whatever? So they explained it to her, like, you're gonna have to take it through the courts, basically. So she did that. Fast forward, they had okay, let me back up. So she had wound up sorry, that's my husband downstairs. She wound up because the lady hadn't paid, she's trying to figure out a way to get her out. So she had the utilities cut off because the utilities is in the owner's name, and these bills is racking up on her. You know what I mean? That's an investment property. That's an income property. So if I'm not getting income from this property, how can I continue to pay for stuff? So she had the utilities turned off too, and hoping that the lady get put out. She had the house boarded up. The lady pulled the boards off, still went in there. Just all this craziness. Okay, so fast forward, they had an emergency meeting. The judge was completely on the lady that's staying in this lady's property side. Told the owner that she had to go get the utilities back on, and they would have to reschedule something to figure something out. This is the most craziest stuff. I don't get. I mean, I get you can't just put somebody